Good evening. Good evening. How are we all doing, gang? Gangista. Hope everyone is well this evening. Lining up the game on the stream. Maybe I'll stop sharing this for the moment. We're gonna try this out. Obviously, we're trying new things. I'm not any good with the timer, so we're gonna try it. I am usually behind, but for the sake of this stream, the timer will obviously be on what I am on. What I will do though is we will get the AI score just so we can look and be on real time. Hope you are well this evening. How are we all doing this evening? 2 people in the building. Let me know who it is so I can big you up. Let's share this because usually AI scores got the lineups. Spurs the home team, obviously. Vicario in goal. Don't know what you guys think about that. I don't think he's the best goalkeeper, so it is what it is. Let him stay in goal. Pedro Porro, Romero, Van der Ven, Jed Spence. Player that I definitely like at Spurs. Unfortunately, Kulusevski, another one. Benton Korsar, me. Odebear, Richarlison up front, and Tell gets a start. I was going to say, what's going on for my internet, man? It's all going on a bit mad today. Tell gets a start. And then obviously for Forest, Chris Wood is back in the fold. Morgan Gibbs-White under the microscope for a lot of Man City talk. In for Morgan Gibbs-White, I should say. Alanga, Danilo. Okay. Edison, Dominguez. Anderson and Dominguez. Tofolo, Santiago, Milenkovic, Williams. So where's what's his face? The other Brazilian guy. I forget his name now. Brain fart. Where's that guy? Murillo. There we go. Where's Murillo? Maybe he's injured. I'm not sure. But my net is moving slow today and we don't like that. We don't like that at all. Sales in goal. I thought Nico Williams was injured unless they were talking about the Bilbao Williams. Jeez, fam. Not sure at all. Maybe he weren't. Maybe he wasn't. But here we are. Is this even gonna play now? This is moving mad tonight. Okay, I thought that would be better, but it's not. Okay, one person still in the building. Let me know who you are so I can big you up. As we build up for the game, Spurs chicken against broccoli. Like I said, man, like I said earlier, can they both lose? You know what I mean? Can they both lose? Not sure if they can. They can draw. Probably about the best result we can ask for, to be honest. Hope obviously everything's all right because the internet's being tested today. I think there's my son and my daughter next door, Mrs. downstairs. But still, That's why we got the fiber optic, mate. Shouldn't be struggle stations, but here we are. Here we are, gang, gang, gang. So as you can see there, the lineups, Murillo's not playing. Must be injured. Milenkovic has got a new partner tonight. Nico Williams is in. And Toffolo, I don't know if I've seen him play before. Have a look at the benches. Solanke's on the bench for Spurs. Not sure why that is. Madison. Okay, so he made the bench. Apparently he got clattered in the last game. Basuma, Bergval, probably one of Spurs' better players. So just looking on the Nottingham Forest bench. Moreno, Hudson. Adoy. Yeah, no Murillo on the bench, mate. Maybe he's injured. Maybe he is injured. Can't really predict this one, man. I think I did. I think I predicted Forest to win 2-1. Obviously, that wouldn't be good for the teams in and around the top 5 race and all that kind of stuff. However, it's Tottenham, innit? So if they lose, they lose, mate. If he dies, he dies. You know, like that. 6 minutes till kickoff. I think I am going to be, like I said, probably a minute late. Hopefully the internet holds out for me tonight. And thank you for being here, mate. Community service settings. Community service settings. Obviously, the AI score will keep us live. And then we will see if we can't sync up my timer with what I'm watching. If not, then we'll just have to get some more practice for the next time, man. But here we are, gang. Here we are. Bit of my juice. Should be a good game, man. I'm hoping that we get a good game and we don't get one of those like cagey games, chess match games. That will be long. I think Northside was live. Fucking who else? Tony Claude was live, I think. Big them up. So I know Wolfie's live. So we're definitely scraping the barrel. We are definitely scraping the barrel tonight. But here we are. And the internet is far arsing about. This is not what we want to see. This is not what we want to see, mate. You're gonna be struggling tonight. So maybe the timer might not be so good today. Try and turn it down a bit because you lot can probably hear it. No, with my luck. Yeah, man, Liverpool about to run away with it. Nottingham Forest down in 6 at the moment, but if they win today, they go back into 3rd with a point in front of Newcastle. So, you know, like that, Newcastle fans can't get too comfy. You can't get too comfy, gang. You can't get too comfy. We are about to kick off in a few minutes. I did want to kind of come on before and go through some news maybe and stuff like that. Obviously, there was meant to be a lot of changes to Spurs team. Let's have a little look at that one more time. The timer might be a myth because while my laptop is doing all right, the device I watch the game on is struggling, my phone. So Poro, trying to see, you said there was going to be changes, but to be fair, Richarlison's coming in. I don't know if Tell started the last game for them. Like I said, obviously I don't watch them week in, week out, so I don't know if it's a changed team from what they had last time around, but I guess we will see. I guess we will see. So why is this messing around with me now? This is getting nuts. Kick off in a couple of minutes. And this wants to start doing silly buggers. Yeah, I don't know what this is doing. All right, maybe let me try something else. Struggle stations in the dunya. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum. But we are definitely hoping that both teams lose. Obviously, it's a draw. That's what we're hoping for. Couple people in the building. Let me know who's here so I can shout you out. I might be hella behind on this stream, but this one seems to be working. And my other one didn't, which is mad. The one that I'm paying for, struggling. So I think the timer might be a myth for this one, but we'll try and pattern it for next time. Big up, Ray. Hope you are well this evening, mate. He said Tottenham will get bent over. Yeah, I've gone for a 2-1 Nottingham Forest win. Get your predictions in. Let me know your thoughts. Big up Ray again. He said my prediction is 4-1 for Nottingham. Really? Wow. Wow, I'd love that, to be fair. I'd love that, to be fair. Everyone's saying, oh, Tottenham. I mean, even I said earlier on, Tottenham could probably do with them winning. You know what I mean? Nottingham Forest, like I said, a little win today gets them into third position. So we could do with them losing. However, it's Tottenham, innit? So if they get spun or if they get turned over, I'm here for it. I am here for it. 100%. Pretty sure the game is about to start literally in seconds. Like I said, on my stream, they're just walking out. So it might be more than a minute behind. So the timer might be a myth for this stream. But we are here regardless. We are here regardless. We got the AI score. We trust the old friend. Hopefully that will keep us nice and updated. Big up Ray again. I think it's the first time I've seen you around here, my bro. Welcome. Welcome to the viewers. He said a brace from Wood, a goal and an assist for Alanga, and a goal for Gibbs. Hey, I'm here for it, my bro. I am here for it, man. Paul Brady, my bro. Hope you're all right, mate. He said, all right, mate. Hope you're okay. Got 1-1 written all over this, I reckon. Listen, I'm here for that as well. Like I said, that's the closest we can get to both of these teams losing. But, you know, if one team's got a win, then I'd rather it be Nottingham Forest. However, if Spurs do win, we ain't going to celebrate their goals, of course. If they do win, it definitely shakes things up in the race for Europe, doesn't it? I've been watching a few shows today, couple of panelists and all the rest of it. And yeah, people are unsure. Chelsea, they had a great win. You know, I was surprised with Fulham, to be honest with you. I'm just having a couple of peanuts. I was surprised with Fulham, to be honest with you, because they were 1-0 up. And yeah, it was looking like it was going to be a long day for Chelsea at the office. And it bloody weren't. So that ruined it a bit. But Man United lost, so that brings it back a little bit. They're just giving the lineups now, but we've already done that. 3 people in the building. Hope you all are well this evening. See, and this one's telling me Murillo, so maybe the AI score lineup was wrong because there was no Murillo in that, but we have got it here. Alanga, Wood, and Gibbs White. Big up O'Ray. He said, I hate Hoyland. Yeah, to be honest with you, bro, he's pretty tired, isn't he, to be fair? Pretty tired, to be fair. I can't lie. But we are about to get it going, guys. We are about to get it going. Let's wake up. Let's wake up. About to get it going. The game has started. Nottingham Forest versus Spurs. Race for Europe for Spurs. I can't even tell you what they're racing for. maybe not to lose 18. Imagine if they lose today, that's 18 losses, gang. That's absolutely wild. Big up broski, Paul Brady. He said, who's your team? Ray said United. Big yourself up. Listen, we don't turn anyone away over here. I'm Arsenal. But yeah, Highland is rubbish. I will tell you that. But I'm sure you guys know that already. It's a shame that Xerxes got injured when he did. Just like with Gabriel, you've already had a shot off target from Tottenham Hotspur, so they're obviously starting well. I'm going to see if I can, like I said, I'm going to be a couple of minutes behind. Is it even worth trying to do this? We'll see anyway, just for the practice. But thank you for joining me, gang. We are here for chicken versus broccoli. The Opp Along. Do you know what I mean? Let's see. Like I said, AI score should keep us right up to date. My stream is a little behind, unfortunately. But what is new with that? Still waiting for the kickoff over here. And there we go. There we go. So I'm finally watching something now. But like I said, the game had kicked off 2 minutes. That is quite bad, isn't it? Okay. Let's see who's still in the chat. Big up Ray again. He said we should have kept Ruben van Nistelrooy for the rest of the season, then brought Ruben. Yeah. Yeah, I thought that would have made sense, but obviously United were like quite hard in the fact that they wanted to get Ruben Amorim in quick. You know, Amorim said he would rather stay till the end of the season, but they said, look, you either take the job or it's not going to happen. I suppose United are trying to strike while the iron's hot to get their man, but I don't know. In hindsight, it looks like it was the bad move, innit? Or a bad move. What I will say, though, is regardless of that, you know, I do rate Amorim. You'd expect him to be doing a little bit better than what we've seen so far. Matthias Tell there, just trying to get something going. Oh, I mean, that loss against Wolves was what, 15th for the season. Tottenham are obviously doing worse, so there's always that. But I mean, you lot still got a chance. Imagine if you guys win the Europa League, you'll have a better season than Arsenal. That's obviously if we don't win the Champions League. But it could be the same for Spurs. You know, used to, you know, you might even get each other in the final. Imagine that. Big yourself up though, bro. Definitely glad to have you around here, my mate. We were 4 points off, then 4 points off top 4 then. Yeah, I swear even United were like I said, you lot have been top of the table like for one day of the season. That's one day of the season longer than Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? So somehow United, and I'm like I said, my bro, I'm like 40 years old, 41 years old, bro. Like I've been growing up with United being my biggest rival more than Tottenham. And to be fair, when I look at this United team, I feel like it's the worst team I've seen in years. However, you guys, Heritage, whatever you want to call it, you still managed to pick up trophies. You're still in a Europa semi-final. You could win that. That's crazy. Arsenal ain't won it. All right, we could win the Champions League, but it's all a could and a if and a. Do you see what I'm saying? With you lot, I don't know. I got a feeling you'll win the Europa League. In my humble opinion. And I'll tell you what. We've had a goal. Oh, and we can celebrate it. Let's see if it's going to give me any reactions. It don't usually when I got the green screen. Nope, it's going on stink. All right, let's give it an air horn. Nottingham Forest to put the ball in the back of the net. It's saying here that the video referee is in progress, so I ain't going to change the score just yet. Furthermore, let me change it because I'm not even using the timer because everything seems to want to let me down today. Everything wants to let me down today, so it is what it is. But we're here regardless. The ball's been put in the back of the net. We are waiting to see what's going to come of that. And that should update. There we go. So now we got some scores on the ticker just below. And if it is a goal, and it is a goal for some reason. So we had the oh, I'm just watching it now, I think. No, I ain't. Still not gone in. Looks like it's a corner. It is a goal for Nottingham Forest. They've had themselves a corner. I'm still waiting to find out what exactly has happened because I still haven't seen the action. As you heard, the goal went in. Let me change it then. It said video referee in progress, and then all of a sudden the game just continued. But there you have it, guys. It is 1-0 to Nottingham Forest. Let me just update that. Spurs at home. So Arsenal fans, United fans, Chelsea fans, whoever you support that ain't Spurs, Liverpool fans, Fan Reaction Hub, Fan Reaction FC, check them out. Oh, what a goal. I've just actually watched it. Anderson as well. How far behind am I? I don't know why there was video. I don't know why they would look at that, to be honest. Maybe I'll see. But Nottingham Forest at Shite Hart Lane, the broccoli is overcoming the chicken so far, bro. That's what we are seeing. What a strike. Looked like there might have been a deflection. I'm going to see the replay now. As I said, I am terribly far behind. I'm going to go back onto my other site that I actually bloody pay for and see if I can get any better joy out of that. Can't really see from that angle. Let's have a look and see if there was any wicked deflection. It's fallen outside the box. It looked like there might have been. The keeper's got hands to it. Vicario, I told you weren't that good. It has taken a deflection. The keeper still managed to get a hand to it, and it's like it's just gone through him. You know, like flubber hands. Big up Flying Pig. It's just gone through him. What's he doing? That is terrible from Vicario. And Nuno's guys, they're 1-0 to the good, and Spurs are doing Spurs things, guys. Spurs are doing Spurs things. Let me see if I can't get a little bit closer. That is crazy. That is crazy, guys. What is this doing? Why all of a sudden are they not going to have any link for it? There we go. There we go. There we go, guys. 1-0 to Nottingham Forest. Right, that's saying 6-4-3. So, like a minute and a half. But with this one, we are getting buffering like I don't pay for it. That's wild. Nottingham Forest have got themselves a throw-in. That is uber wild. What is going on with this now? Wow. Gonna have to put in a complaint about that, I reckon. Shouldn't be getting this with stuff that gets paid, pal. But there you go, mate. Spurs. Mudded. Let's see if they can get back. 1-0 down. Good goal from Anderson, it looked like. And they done very, very well. But Nottingham Forest, as it stands, are up into third, guys. They're up into third. That's what I'm trying to say. This is mad. Like, the race for the top 5 is mad. Obviously, Arsenal, if we win at Crystal Palace, I reckon we're kind of more or less tied up second. I mean, maybe not, but we'll have to wait and see. You know, Nottingham Forest, late charge. That's a great ball over the top now. Who's that? Alanga? Alanga? Is he going to shoot? No, he ain't. Hey, started well. It started lively, guys. Obviously, Nottingham Forest hungry for these European places. They, you know, I think they will finish somewhere in Europe. Whether it's the Champions League, we'll have to wait and see. But as it stands now, oh shit! There's been another goal. If there's been another goal, it's saying to Nottingham Forest. Spurs are getting mudded right now. I was unsure because it said video review in progress again. So now it's saying it's 2-0 to Nottingham Forest. Oh my days. Spurs are getting absolutely mudded, guys. Oh my days. Big up O Ray. Sorry, I know I've kind of neglected the chat a little bit. I've just kind of been trying to find a decent stream and keep up with what's going on. He said, I feel bad for Ruben because he has to deal with that shit United team. Yeah, bro. Or this shit United team. I mean, there's a handful of players that you'd keep. You know, your Mainus, your Diallos. I don't know. Who else? Your Bruno Fernandez, I suppose. You get me? You know, there's a couple handful of players, but yeah, he's gonna need to put in some serious work in the summer. Big yourself up, Tony. Hope you're well this evening. Hope you are good. Apparently Spurs 2-0 down. Nope, goal cancelled. It looks like that's why I never changed it. It's still 1-0 to Nottingham Forest, but they have had the ball in the back of the net twice. I still ain't seen the second goal yet. We will wait and see. Chris Woods. Oh, big up, man. Big up, Tony, man. I didn't know that was the case. I ain't seen it yet. I see Anderson's goal. That was decent. Make sure you're going to subscribe to Hammers Football TV as well. Show him some love. He will be on this platform this Friday coming up. Big up O-Ray again. He said, you know, if Tottenham win the Europa and Arsenal win the UCL, it could be a North London derby in the Super Cup. Yeah. Do you know what? Fuck it, bro. You know what I mean? If Tottenham have to win a cup so we can win the champs, I'm here for it, bro. Fuck it. Do you know what I mean? Fuck it. Obviously, if you guys face Tottenham, oh yeah, I've just seen the Chris Woods goal. That's right, I'm mad behind, but it's cancelled anyway. But obviously, if you guys meet in the final, I'm still backing United, innit? Use a lot of my rivals more than Spurs, but I can never go for a Spurs win. Just seeing the second Forest goal, which was chalked off. Like I said, big up Tony for the update. Big up Hammers again. He said, big up all in the chat. Hit that like button. You know it makes sense. Big yourself up, mate. Appreciate that. Make sure you're going over there and subscribing to Tony. Oh, you will see him on here Friday. So if you don't mind coming to join me, 7 p.m. If you've got any questions, get them in the chat. Yeah, big up Paul Brady. Said no goal, mate. Yeah, that's why I didn't bother changing it. Because like I said, just before it went in, it also said video review. So I was a bit wary on that. One. O-Ray says Tottenham will get bent over. I think that was from earlier. Yeah. Nottingham 4-1. Yeah, I think I read that one. Let's see who else. We should have kept. Yeah, I think I read all of those. Maybe I've gone all the way up. Don't know what's happened with that. VAR check. His arm was offside. Fair play. Fair play. Once again, like terribly behind, gang. I think this is what Lee Gunner was talking about on his stream the other day. Do you know what I mean? Like all of the fuss that people have to do to try and watch football in England, like without getting fleeced. You're trying to watch every game, you know, things like that. If you want to do watch alongs and that, it's a fucking nightmare. I actually pay for a website, £10 a month, like, and the website's just not serving me, mate. At first, I'm getting video error, then it's not playing, then it's buffering. I've just come onto any random thing, and it seems to be playing. Of course, it's going to be behind, but it's playing. These are the struggles that we go through, guys, man. But, yep, for the couple of people still with me, appreciate you, man. We call it the community service. Chicken versus broccoli. Broccoli's winning so far. I know Spurs fans are going to be going mad, so I'm definitely looking forward to watching a bit of YouTube after. That's if the result stays this way. I wouldn't be mad at a draw though. It's like they both lose, isn't it? It's the only result I can go for. Do you know what I mean? But big up the guys, big up the people that might get this on playback as well. Hit the like, leave a comment for the algorithm. And let's help a guy out. We are trying to get these watch hours up. Big up everyone. All the new people that is showing up and showing love. We appreciate it, man. So far, it's been a decent game in terms of like the pace and the tempo. Richarlison is getting a start over Solanke tonight, so we'll have to see how he does. So far, not so good. He's just getting up off the floor. Nottingham Forest to look lively, to be honest. I thought Murillo weren't playing because when I checked the lineup on AI score, it said he weren't in. Excuse me. And then obviously when they've shown the lineups on Sky before the kickoff, there was Murillo. So Nottingham Forest got the trusty centre backs. Tottenham, oh, that's decent. What are they going to do now? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Ridiculous, bro. People say, oh, you talk negative about Arsenal going sport Spurs. Why would I ever, bro? Why would I ever? Honestly, Jed Spence is probably the only player I like there. And Kulusevski, I won't lie. But why would I ever, bro? They're probably just as infuriating, if not more infuriating, than Arsenal. This could be their 18th loss, guys. Hold on. Hold on. I don't think you're deep in it. 18 losses in the Premier League. 18 of them. That is wild beyond belief, innit? There's no way that we turn on next season and you see Postecoglou on the sidelines. Honestly, if there is, then I don't know what. And this time it is Nottingham Forest again. They're saying 2. I don't know if we're even going to get it. You're going to give me a reaction? No, the green screening. So no reactions tonight, guys. That's actually taking the piss. But as you've heard it, a cheer's gone in. Nottingham Forest 2, Tottenham 0. I'm not saying nothing about video evidence. So we're going to only assume this one goes in. We are going to attempt to change the score this time. And we will wait to see the action unfolds. Anyone in the chat can let me know the goal scorer. My goodness. Spurs at home getting cooked. Absolutely getting cooked. It's 2-0 and we've had 17 minutes in the game. This is wild, cuz. Wild in the aisles. I don't think it's exactly 2 minutes. I think I'm like a minute 40 or something. It's still bad though. I don't like to be usually more than a minute behind. That's what I usually get off my reliable website that I pay money for. That anyway. Hey, the game's continued. It's 2-0 to Nottingham Forest. Hey, I'm gonna have some good watching tonight. Oh yes. Hey, listen, I said 2-1 Forest. I mean, don't get me wrong, it still could be. But my new subscriber, man like O'Ray, he said it was going to be 4-1 to Nottingham Forest. And as the game's going on now, boy, it could be a 4-1 game. We're literally not even 20 minutes in yet, and it's 2-0 to Forest. The broccoli is doing the business. Was that Wood? That was Wood. Chris Woods. Get in there, Wood. Get in there, bro. And he's been injured for time as well. How many got? Look, hold on. Big up Tone. Big up Paul Brady. He said, yep, 2-0. Big up Paul Brady, man, each and every time. Let me see if I can find. Look. Hammers again. Big up Tony. Said Chris Wood's header. Great assist from Malanga. Yeah, man, they're cooking at the moment, man. They are cooking at the moment. I just wanted to try and find O'Ray's comment. It's in there anyway, man. He said Nottingham Forest 4-1. Big up the assembled. Good evening, fella. Hope you are well today. Thank you for popping in. Please hit the like for me. Definitely one of the regulars. I hope you are good this evening. He says, evening, everyone. 5-0. Imagine that. Listen, I'm here for it. It's the Opp Along. Obviously, it's always good to see Spurs lose in terms of Europe and all of that. You know, I'm not sure. You know what I mean? They're up into 3rd now. It's going to shake up the race for the top 5. You know, they probably got their eyes set on Arsenal. Yeah? Shame about the Arsenal. But I think we'll be all right. I don't know why. Maybe it's the European hype. Oh, shit. Was that a cross? That was a shot? Who's that from? That was ridiculous. But yeah, apparently Leeds are back in the Premier League. I used to like Leeds back in the day, but a lot of other clubs don't like Leeds for some reason. I'm not sure. Who else? Burnley. I think Burnley's back up. You know, used to seeing those kind of teams in recent years. But yeah, look, 19th goal for Woods, man. Big up Tony, big up Hammers Football TV. 19, man. And he's been injured for a while. So imagine if he weren't. What What a season he's had this year, man. What a season. Tony's bigging up the assembled evening. Yeah, Leeds and Burnley back. Scotty Parker done the business with them. So who's Scotty Parker managing? Is he Leeds? I don't know who managed them. I don't even know who plays for them. I just see it pop up. I haven't really been watching any of the Championship. I can't lie, but you know, especially when I was growing up, Leeds, you know, they were in the Premier League and that up and down, but they were there, mate. They were there. But thanks for the update. Definitely appreciate that, my man. If I can get my words out tonight. Big up the assembled. He said Hammer Deji must be at the game singing with a little bit of luck. Oh, what is he not doing a watch along? Okay, so he's at the game today. Fair play. Fair play. Corner kick for Spurs. Spurs have had 3 corners to Forest's 1 so far, but obviously that matters not. The score line is very telling. But yeah, I'm gonna be watching out for Deji's reaction. Hey, it's like you heard me, my bro, because I was talking about you earlier, innit? Being a Forest fan. Let's go, Forest. Kingdom of Boxing. Hope you are well this evening, my broski. Hope you are well this evening. Let's go, man. Listen, I'm here for it. Big up Hammers Football TV said Scotty Parker, Burnley manager. Hey, big him up, man. Big him up. Big him up. How long has he been there? So what? Has he been there for 1 season, 2 seasons, or? That's good, man. Big up Scotty Parker. Big up Kingdom. Let's go Forest, man. Each and every time. Hope you're well. If you like boxing content, guys, go and subscribe to Kingdom of Boxing. Hammers Football TV again. Big up, bro. He said, let's get views to 1.5 subs. Absolutely smashing it. Yeah, it's gone mad. Can't lie. It's just the watch hours we need to try and get up now. So fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed. But you're not far off, man. And like I said, your engagement's better than mine, bro. Like, you're definitely doing well over there. So make sure you subscribe to Tony as well. Let's get him to 1K. Big up Paul Brady in the building. He said, Leeds fans not very popular up north, mate. Okay, fair play. They are still living in the Don Revy days. Hey, that's what I'm saying. I obviously I'm down London, innit? I don't know the politics, but they're back up. Excuse me. I know KG, Man United fan. I'm pretty sure you all know KG. He was upset that Leeds are getting promoted. He's upset that Arsenal's in the champ semis and Leeds getting promoted. He was saying something else as well. I can't remember, but big him up. Big up Tony again. Parker been in charge for only 9 months. Jeez. Did he turn it around for them, or were they kind of cruising? Or I mean, for only 9 months, they must have been in bad form, or I don't know. But big them up, man. Definitely big them up. Premier League football next year. Let's hope that these lot coming up are going to do a little bit better than the ones that have come up, you know, the year before. Because, like I said, Southampton, man. You know, I remember when Southampton and Portsmouth used to be in the Prem, and I don't know, man. Harry Redknapp, and you get me 10 points, guys. 10 points. I don't know if they've got any more than that. That was the last time I checked. It was 10 points for Southampton. Crazy. That is crazy work. But the game's kind of settled down a little bit. I mean, obviously the tempo's still high, but in terms of the goals flying in, we'll have to wait and see. But 2-0 in 20 odd minutes from Nottingham Forest away from home. Very good performance so far. I think Tell's tried to change wings, but he's not getting much joy. Cross coming in. Oh no, that was Tell on that side. So that was Odebear. Right, they actually look the same. Imagine that. I thought Odebear was Tell. He actually looks a little bit more livelier than Tell. It's going down the right a little bit more. Imagine, you know, even I was sitting there saying, oh, you know, Tottenham got bodies. They did. Maybe not the right ones, but they got bodies. Warm bodies. Big up Kingdom of Boxing. He said, yeah, if they did better, we could be looking at Man U in a relegation battle. Yeah. No, we could. That's what I'm trying to say. The same for Spurs, my guy. If the bottom 3 teams had done better, it could have really got peaked for these guys, man. Really. Do you know what I mean? Imagine that. Imagine that. That would have been gorgeous, innit? Mid-table United getting relegated, bro. That would have been gorgeous. Or Chicken FC getting relegated, bro. That would be gorgeous. That would be gorgeous. Obviously, this win, I say a win. Football's been a bit crazy of late, but if it stays the same and Forest win this game, they're in third place, so they're right back in there. 1 point. Is that a penalty? No, I thought that might be a penalty for Spurs. I think the commentator said dive, maybe. Referees played on Nottingham Forest, just getting the ball forward. But yeah, they could be back up into third, mate. Challenging. I think Nottingham Forest will get Europe. Obviously, we're still waiting to find out how it's all going to pan out for Champions League, but I definitely think they'll get Europe. Obviously, a Kingdom of Boxing, you're in the building, bro. If you're still here, that is. What was the aim with Forest fans like at the start of the season? Was it just any Europe, or was it like, nah, we're going for the Champions League? Like, I don't know what the feel of that was, my bro. So if you're still in here, please let me know. Let me get to the chat now. Big up the assembled. He said these clubs have to be the worst three clubs I've seen coming up. Yeah, facts. If they were decent, Spurs or United would be going down. Imagine that. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous if that was the case, man. That would have been sick. But yeah, as I've said, as you guys have said, these teams have been absolutely rubbish, garbage truck juice. And are they all three relegated now? I think it's Southampton and Leicester relegated, but is Ipswich been confirmed yet or not? I'm not sure. Gang. I am not sure. But yeah, you're absolutely right, assembled. I definitely agree with you there, mate. Big up Paul Brady. He said Vincent Company got relegated with Burnley, then got the buying job. Mad. Yeah, that was mad, didn't it? That was mad. I was thinking that at the time. I'm not sure. I mean, how are Bayern doing in the league? Are they? I don't know. Are they top? I mean, I know they're not. I know they're not doing well in the champs because they're out. But you know, in the league, are they about to win anything? If anyone in the chat knows, then let me know. We got Tony again. He said Parker stats. Looking it up. Played 47, won 27, drawn 16, lost 4. Okay, 57.45% win rate. Not bad at all, mate. Not bad at all. Listen, he's done the business, man. If they're coming up, he has done the business. So big up Scotty Parker, man, going into management. I saw a story, I think it was on Deluded's channel, we're talking about Aaron Ramsey going into management. I'm like, what? I thought he was still just about kicking ball, but there you go, man. There you go. And it's always good, in my opinion, to kind of do it in the lower league and build up, you know, like someone like Arteta just coming straight in at Arsenal, you know. Maybe that weren't the thing, but a lot of people will say that it is the thing because, you know, he's managed to build up a big old following, isn't he? Old Mikel Arteta. So we will have to wait and see. Big up Paul Brady, Bayern top though. Fair play. That's what I'm saying. Obviously I don't watch the Bundesliga. My broski, not Kingdom of Boxing, Into the Box. So you might get a bit of the old green screen there. He watches Bayern quite a lot. That's his team. So if he was in it, he probably would have had the answer as well. But I do thank you for that, bro. Big up Kingdom. He said we was just looking to stay out the bottom half, but after sitting in third for most of the season, hoping for champions. And that's fair, bro. That's fair. It will be a bit of a shame if you don't get it now, innit? Do you know what I mean? It would be a bit of a shame. This thing's going mad. I might just have to get rid of it so you can see the green screen. Fuck it, because this is going mad. Hey. And so is these streams tonight. What is going on? That's why I thought, you know what, let me not even bother doing the timer because that's going crazy as well. Just give me 1 second, people. 1 second. Hopefully it's a little bit better. It's going to have to do, mate. It's going to have to do. Chicken versus broccoli. And broccoli's doing the business. Broccoli is doing the business. Let's have a look at the actual time in game. Nearly 30 minutes on the clock. 2-0. I mean, from what I was seeing before my stream wanted to pack up on me is Tottenham kind of getting back into the game. They are the home team, though. I mean, it's to be expected, no? You would have thought. But yeah, man, big up Kingdom, man. Definitely, man. You would have been disappointed 100% disappointed to not get Europe after sitting there for all that time, bro. 100%. And obviously, looks like the team's kind of up for it now as well in terms of how they're playing. So, and this one will put you into third. Yeah, Europe is going mad today, bro. Like, what is this? What is this? What about the Betis game? That don't want to play for me either. Yeah, the website's going mad today. Going mad. But it is what it is, people. Hope we are all good this evening. Obviously, if you're a Spurs fan, you're not very good at this point in time, but the game ain't finished, so we'll have to wait and see. Big up Paul Brady. He said, to be honest, Forest are all right. Never a problem with their fans. Nah. Not at all. Wolfie's probably the only fan anyone's got a problem with, but he likes to ruffle everyone, to be honest. So big up your man Wolfie each and every time. Big up the assembled. He said, does anyone know how many games Spurs have lost in their new stadium? Ooh, bit of trivia. No, I don't know. All I know if they've lost 18 this season. That is wild. Wild in the Isles. You know, like that. So no, I do not know, my bro. Someone can let me know. Right now, we're just trying to see the rest of this half pan out, but the powers that be have got different ideas. Different ideas. But yeah, this win puts Forest up into third. Definitely going to shake up the top five. Chelsea's win did a little bit, but it's so close that it's just like, do you know what I mean? One person up, one person down, and so on, so forth. Like I said, I am behind, obviously, but when a goal goes in, you will get the cheer, or you should get the cheer, I should say. Let me not say will, because sometimes it don't come up. Bastard. Danilo in possession. Forest have had one corner. Tottenham have had three. Just giving you some match facts. I don't want to turn it up too loud in case you guys hear it and we get all copywritten that. It's so mad. Are you guys watching the game? Is anyone watching the game, or are you just listening in? Let me know if you're watching it, because you guys will probably be ahead of me. I haven't got 4-0 with me today, so you guys will have to be my eyes on the ground. You know, like that. Just had to lay back, man, because, But Nottingham Forest, man, they've started the game like a bloody bat out of hell, to be honest with you. They've done really well. Tottenham have got back into it a bit, but they're at home. They should really be doing better. You know, Ange again, looking confused on the sidelines, bro. I can imagine Deji if he's actually there at the game. Look, Brennan Johnson on the sideline smiling. Maddison, what are these men smiling about, bro? You're 2-0 down. Oh, my days. No one should, there shouldn't be not one smile in there, bro. There should just be nothing but frowns and determination, bro. Like, I don't know if any of you lot are watching the game. If you saw that, Jesus Christ. Big up my bro Tony, said watching the game. Yep. Nice. Well, you might have to be my eyes on the ground then, bro. Do you know what I mean? If any goals go in before the AI gives me any inkling, then let me know. Or any incidents. Definitely appreciate you, my bro, each and every time. But yeah, big up the assembled, man. I don't know, man. Might have to try and Google that actually after. Or at halftime, possibly. Big up Paul Brady. I got it on Sky. Spurs look poor. Yeah, they do, man. They're trying to get back into the game a bit, but there's no. It's like Arsenal a bit, innit? There's no teeth at the minute. There's no cutting edge. Nottingham Forest just seem to have an answer for most things that Tottenham put forward. So it's looking dark, guys. It's looking dark. This could be the 18th loss for Spurs this season. That is just, it's unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. I think Saeed was saying on his channel after the Wolves loss that It's their worst run of form since like 1990 or something for United, I think. It'll be interested to find out how much, the worst run of form for Spurs. Has it got any worse? It might have done. It might have been worse. I don't know. I don't know, man. Johnson is a Forest fan. Okie dokie. Mr. Johnson. Sorry, I'm just that looked a bit mad on my screen there. Big up Kingdom of Boxing each and every time. Like I said, if you like boxing, go and subscribe. Balls come in, nothing doing. Yeah, not enough for centre backs, man. It's not really a crossing thing, innit? You're gonna have to try, unless they're out of position. Look, Kulusevski just got dealt with. Is that Gibbs White? So what do you reckon, Kingdom, man? Is there a chance that you lot might sell him to Man City? Because that's what I've been hearing recently. Man City been in for or looking at Gibbs White. And what's the valuation as well? I mean, couple of guys in the chat, 4 of you, let me know what you think the valuation of Gibbs White would be if Man City was going in for him. And I ain't even read any articles or anything like that, so I don't know what the figure is that they put out or anything like that. So I don't know. Let me know, people. Let me know. But yeah, man, so far so good for Forest, man. Look here, that's a good run there. Who's that from? Romero, good challenge, but it's going to be a throw on for Forest. Forest doing the business. I think we got a game tomorrow, don't we? Yes, we do. Manchester City versus Aston Villa. Woo! The race for the top 5 is definitely heating up. Barcelona play tomorrow as well. Valencia and Espanyol, so I'm pretty sure Lee Gunner will be doing a watch along. See, what I've liked about Nottingham Forest as well is obviously they've had a couple of up and down results, but they've not let any teams or nothing phase them in it every time I've watched them anyway. They don't really look like, do you know what I'm saying? They're like phased by the other team. Sometimes obviously their moves don't always come off, but they're always brave, if you know what I mean. And I like that, man. I like that. Forest win, man. Put these chickens in a box, like that. Fried chicken. I'm here for it. 18 losses, man. I want to see a meltdown on YouTube today. Fan Reaction Hub and Fan Reaction FC, bro, if you don't know already. I've also got a short on my channel now that I uploaded today. Just a little clip of the Under the Lens with me and T Chanzo. I'm going to put some more up, but I've been struggling for space at the moment, so just juggling on my devices at the minute. Ball's gone in. This is meat and drink for Forest, man. This is meat and drink, bro. You need to do something else. This is just, I feel like I'm looking at Real Madrid against Arsenal, just trying to cross the ball in, bro. Nothing doing, bro. Like, again, nothing doing. Looks like it might be a free kick. Dominguez on the floor holding his head. Richarlison, what has he done to his hair, bro? Someone needs to just tell him it don't look good, bro. Crazy. We got the assembled. Did you know, or do you know, Spurs' original name was Hotspur the Tottenham? Oh, sorry, was Hotspur. The Tottenham comes from the area. Excuse me. I know we both moved to North London. I definitely know that much. But no, I didn't know that. No, thank you for the trivia, my guy. Anyone else in the chat know that? Just seeing Elanga doing quite well there. Couldn't keep the ball though. Tottenham, they need to kind of step it up a bit, man. They're advancing it to the final third and then just crossing it. It's pretty silly to me, but long may it continue. Long may it continue. Big up the assembled, big up Kingdom, big up Paul Brady, big up Tony if you're still in the building. Hammers Football TV. Make sure you guys are subscribing to him as well. Anyone else pass through this evening? It's been a couple in numbers, but not everyone's been commenting. Big up O'Ray. He was new in the building. Big yourself up. And here come Tottenham coming forward again. Like I said, I am a little bit behind, so if there is anything I missed, then keep me updated, gang. Keep me updated. Big up the assembled again. He said, views. Does anyone actually care about them, man? Spurs, nah. Well, only their fans, I think, innit? To be honest, they should be rioting, bro. You know, they got all the infrastructure there. I've said it. You know what I mean? They make a lot of money, but they just don't reinvest it in the team. It looks like, you know, not with any quality. It's always, you know, no frill stuff. But you're right, man. Who really cares about them other than their fans? That's why Arsenal's such a big club, because people can't stop chatting about us. Do you know what I mean? Whether they want to mud us, whether they want to praise us. Oh my lord. For the first time, guys, right? A ball's coming from Spurs. Nottingham Forest haven't dealt with it as well as they've dealt with everything else. You guys probably would have seen it already. Looked like it that the defender tried to dive and header it out. Who was that? Who was that? Was that Nico Williams? Oh my lord, that was terrible. He's tried to like clear it with a diving header. If anything, it looked like he might have hit his arm a bit. It's fell to tell, and he can't even hit the target, bro. That's awful, awful. But there you go, man. This is Tottenham season, isn't it? This is Tottenham season, guys. That was wild. Nico Williams, that was on him though, because they've been dealing with all the crosses. Like I said, meat and drink, and then Nico Williams, I don't know what that was, bro. Just kind of collapsed onto the ball, like, excuse me, crazy. I haven't been very well lately as well. Big up BBK, he's not well either, man. Get well soon, bro. Yeah, I don't know if any of you lot saw that. That was nuts from Nico, innit? I don't know what he was doing, man. Just put your foot through it. He was just kind of like, it just kind of fell on the floor, collapsed onto the ball. That was crazy. Tottenham coming forward again. What are they going to do? Try and pass or cross? I bet no one's going to shoot. Look, back out to the wing. Cross. And Richarlison messes it up. It's like there were two of them coming together almost. Who was that? Sarr and Richarlison. These men are smiling. There's nothing to be smiled. Bro, you're 2-0 down. Hey, these lot are crazy. I'd be going mad. I'd be going absolutely mad. Big up the assembled again. He said Tottenham multiplex or a free card trick. Nothing more, nothing less. Hey, I thought he was going to say it's a car park. Oh, Richarlison sticking out his hand as well. That was weird. You should have done better there, though. Jesus, but you probably put off by Sarr. No communication. Both of them going for it. The one time across, no, the second time across has come through and actually found a Tottenham player. And again, crackhead in the 80s, they've got no teeth. They can't finish. So, let's see. It's a yellow card. Who's that for? For Romero? Is that Anderson on the floor? Looks like he's been clattered. I didn't actually see it. Watching the replay now. Yeah, look, man. Yeah, to be honest again, man, like you're not going to get the ball from there, innit? And he's mistimed it. I mean, it's not as bad as Davis yesterday, or Davies, however you want to say his name, on Saka. It's not as bad as that, but you were never going to get the ball, bruv. Like, you got to have some sort of fucking... These footballers, man, they're kind of like cavemen sometimes, innit? You sniff the ball and they just see red. But you ain't going to get it. But here we go, man. Man like Mali, Tottenham K, say less, bro. Hey, we're seeing it right now, you know. We're seeing it right now. It's 2-0, bro. 2-0. Approaching half-time. Tottenham haven't really had much of an answer. Tell and is it, what's his name? Odebear? They've not been too bad, to be fair, but there's no end product. There's no end product. Nottingham Forest have been relatively comfortable. There's been a couple of chances that slipped through. And Tottenham just doing Tottenham things, man. Tottenham just doing Tottenham things, man. But big yourself up, Mally. Hope you are well this evening, my bro. Yeah, Richarlison missed again. Couldn't happen to a nicer bloke. Big up Paul Brady. Absolutely, man. When you got a haircut like that, imagine, yeah. Oh, missed again. Oh, yeah, look, see, that's what you was chatting about, bro. Thank you for the update. When you got your hair cut like that with the dye, bro. I mean, I think I dyed my hair when I was like 14, 15. Like, what is this grown man doing looking like the mixed race Cisco, bro? It's crazy, isn't it? It's And look, that's why they bought Dominic Solanke, bro, because with Charlison, bro, just there you go. There you go. Big up Paul Brady, man. Appreciate that, my bro. Big up Mally again. Definitely Tottenham K. And we're seeing it. We are seeing it. So happy, happy, happy. Let me get rid of that. Let me get rid of that. There's no other games going on. Obviously, we got this tonight. We got Murillo limping a little bit, doing a bit of soccer there, but pretty sure he'll be all right. But yeah, we got another biggie tomorrow, guys. Man City against Aston Villa. Aston Villa. Villa are away. It's at the Etihad. What do you reckon's going to happen in that game? I don't know. I kind of got Villa to mash up Man City tomorrow. Like 2-3-1. Let me know your thoughts on that game. I'll tell you what, actually, because this is getting on my nerves a bit. Yeah, we're into injury time. There's only 3 minutes added on. You guys probably know that if you are watching the game. Look, Odebear again, just nothing doing, man. Nottingham Forest have played well, to be honest. They played well. 3 minutes at a time. Thank you for that, my man. That's my man on the ground. All the people helping me out. Big up Pete. He said, and we are shit. Hope you are well this evening, my man. Hope you are well. Obviously, if you're a Spurs fan, probably not, but health and other stuff like that, not football. Do you get me? Hope you are well, my man. Big up Mally. If you're dyeing your hair, at least be cold like Neymar. Hey, bro. There you go, bruv. Richarlison looking like me when I was 14. Look, just running. I don't know what he was doing there. Just got himself into all types of bother. But Tottenham have got the ball back, trying to cross it in again. And Danilo dealt with it. Forest have been comfortable, man. Big up Mali saying 3-3 draw. Listen, I'm here for it, you know. I'm here for it. Aston Villa City, 3-3 draw. I am here for it. I'm even here for it in this game. Obviously, Tottenham K, but, you know, Forest are doing quite well. They'll be third if they win this game. So I'm just here for it in general, man. Whatever's going to happen, if he dies, he dies. You know, like that. Tottenham, they look like they're about to die. Big up the assembled, I should say. Villa are the form team in the Premier League at the moment. Yes, they are. It was Newcastle before Villa beat them. So with Villa, it's like all or bust, innit? I think Billy was saying it on Dan Potts' show earlier, or someone was saying it. It's all or bust, innit? They've spent money in January. They have to get into these Champions League positions. Could you imagine if they only got Europa? It's going to be a bit mad for Villa next season. So I don't know, man. They've got every chance. I reckon they'll beat Man City tomorrow, and then, they got every chance of getting Champions League football, in my humble opinion. Big up Pete again. He said, hope Ange stays, actually. He is our saving grace to bring this club forward, but not in the way you think. Okay, please explain that one to me, my guy. Please explain it. Like I said, it's not even, I don't know. I don't know the pulse at Tottenham, so please explain that one to me. Big up the assembled. Question: what is the purpose of Spurs Football Club? Well, Pete's in the building now, and I think he is a Spurs fan, so take it away, my man. Take it away. If I was Spurs, I would be very upset, you know what I mean? But they've been dealing with it for a long time, just like Arsenal have. Like, when they say Arsenal, the spicy Spurs, like, I kind of get it. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're like prolific overachievers. We don't want to keep having to spend the money. We just want to get in the Champions League. So I don't know, my guy. I can't answer that wholeheartedly, but Pete, big yourself up. He says, I'm hoping he makes us so shit he forces Levy to sell. Hey, Levy's a hustler, man. But what Levy don't do is put the money into the squad, man. Get some, quality players instead of fucking no frills. I mean, the fact that you lot even did 65 on Solanke, that surprised me, to be honest with you. That really did surprise me. That's kind of like your Kai Havertz. I don't think he's as bad as Kai Havertz, but that's kind of like your Kai Havertz signing, to be honest. Just give me 2 secs while I sit my ass up a little bit. Oh, yeah, I don't know why you done 65 on Solanke, if I'm being terribly honest. But Solanke, like when I have watched him in the first part of the season, I actually thought he was quite good. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I thought, okay, hopefully you don't bang 20 goals a season, because you know what I mean. So I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know what is going on for Tottenham Hotspurs. They got go-karting, they got Beyonce, they make a lot of money. You know, they got new stadium, probably not even probably, it looks better than ours now, because ours is like 20 years old. Underground shit, you know what I mean? Like Levy's a hustler, but why you don't just put the money back into Spurs' team? I don't understand, bro. I don't understand it. Like I said, you'll have to let me know that one, guy. Big up Mally, my broski, Eubank Jr. or Connor Ben. I actually want Eubank Jr. to win it, bro. That's who I want to win it. That's who I think will win it as well. Because Connor, I don't know if like who's Connor really fought and how Connor's acted and that, and just I don't know, man. He's just got like little man syndrome, Connor, in it. I don't know what it is, bro. Like, just allow it. I actually want Eubank to beat him up this time around. And I've never liked Eubank. I've always just thought, stop trying to be your dad. But that's my little 2 pence on it. We might even do watch along business for that, man. It is views on sport, not just bloody football. So we might do a watch along for that. Obviously, we ain't doing no watch along for wrestling. Big up all the people that like that kind of stuff. But me as a 40-year-old man, I can't be staying up to that time to watch wrestling. I'll stay up to that time to watch boxing or UFC or real stuff. But I've never been. I grew out of wrestling real early, boy. Real early. Big up Pete. He said, to be fair to Ange, I think he's 20% of the problem. Our model has worked for a few decades with the amount of money now in the Prem. Our model won't work now. Other clubs can match us and more. Well, it's the same for Arsenal. Obviously, sorry, I forgot to let you guys know it was half time. I'm pretty sure you probably knew it already, but I was too busy rattling away. So it is half time in the game. Yeah, I mean, but to be honest with you, bro, like, I don't know, man. I'm saying the same for Amarim. It's not like I'm just trying to rubbish the manager. I'm just looking at it like, should the manager be getting a bit more out of this team? 18 losses, bro. If you lose this one, 18 losses. Tottenham, is that squad really that bad? Really? Do you know what I mean? I just don't know, gang. I just don't know. So we'll have to wait and see. But I think Levy's definitely a big part of the problem. But in terms of a business, just like at Arsenal, yeah, they're very good at making money. It's just what they do with it. Do you know what I mean? Good at wasting money as well. But let me get to some more of these comments. Big up the assembled. He said Poch was their savior. I was over the moon when they sacked him. Yeah, he couldn't get across the line, though, innit? From what I can remember, but he did have a good spell there, 100%. Pete said we need to outspend to do what our old model was doing, being a top 6 club. Bro, every club needs to spend. That's the way it's going, innit? He said it is. You know, that's the way it's going, man. Everyone needs to spend, bro. And if you don't, you're just going to get left behind, bro. And you don't have to always spend like buying everything world class, but you do have to have a little sprinkle of gold dust in there with the quality and good or average or whatever, however you want to call it. But big yourself up, my bro. Big up Mally, that egg slap was a Vio. Yeah, bro, that's 100 bag Vio, bro. Apparently he has to pay 100 grand fine for that. That's crazy. That is crazy. You know, obviously these two fighters are gonna get more than 100 grand, but certain people on the undercard ain't even getting 100 bags, and he's got to pay that for a fine. On top, he said he was gonna pay 50 grand from his own money, because the old fight was cancelled, innit? And you know Eddie Hearn, that little swindler. What was he saying? Oh yeah, but the fighters are looked after. There was a new card straight away. Well, they're not looked after because they then have to go and pay for another training camp. You understand what I'm saying? Eddie Hearn thinks he's smart, bro. He's not. top swindler, bro. Top swindler, in it. That's why I don't know. I just came away from boxing, man. As much as I like the fights, it's all the other shit around it that gets on my nerves, man. I gotta be honest. But I am looking forward to that one. The egg definitely got like, loads more people on board. You know what I'm saying? The egg probably got a good few pay-per-view buys just off of that. Big up Hyper Protagonist. Hope you are well today, bro. Said smash the lights, people. I think he also said big up views, big yourself up, my bro. Big up Mali. He said I got Ben KO though. I mean, it's possible. It is a 50-50 fight, but I feel like, I don't know, Eubank's probably just got a little bit more. And to be honest, I want to see Eubank beat him up, bro. I don't know why. I never hated Conor Ben before, but for this fight, he's been getting on my nerves, bro. I don't know what it is, bro. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Still not gonna give me no links. This Euro thing is on a mad thing, and I'm gonna have to complain, fam. About foul cannot be played. Play the Bumble Clark thing, fam. Batman's paying money. Patois gonna come out. Yeah, this thing's wilding today, bro. Imagine that. I have to use a whole next site than the one that I'm actually paying for. It's wild in the owls, man. No supermarket sweep. 7 people in the building. Big up your shoes and socks. Just hit the like for me, please, people. It's the bare minimum. As I said, big up Mali. Big up Hyper. Appreciate you guys. Big up Pete again. He said Richarlison is massively overrated and poor attitude. Give him away for a free or throw him in the bin if it's legal. Yeah, I don't know. It hasn't worked out for Richarlison at Spurs. So I'll give you that, man. I'll 100% give you that. And yeah, I think you just need an overhaul. I mean, Solanke's probably someone who could stay, but yeah, he could probably be the backup. Do you know what I mean? And then you need, like, I don't know, a gunman in it, just like Arsenal, bro. Just like Chelsea, just like United. They've only got Rasmus Højlund. Is that rat at the play? You can hear my rat barking. There must be someone at the door. My apologies. So what does everyone think of the rumours Osherman to United? Do you think that's true? Do you reckon that's just a bit of paper talk? What are we saying, gang? What are we saying? Big up Shane Boone. I hope you are well. Yeah, mate. There's no it's just me tonight. Nobody else. Ain't seen 4-0 tonight. That's a bit weird, but obviously can't be around all the time. We hear it. But big up everyone that's passed through. I appreciate you. Nottingham Forest, the Brockleys, mate, taking care of the chicken 2-0 at half time. I am mad behind, having all types of problems today with the devices. So thank you guys for being here regardless. Pete, he said, if it's legal, the whole squad needs to be fly tipped to the championship. Do you know what? If the bottom 3 teams weren't so bad, that might have happened. That might have happened this year, bro. I'm telling you, that would have been crazy. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. But it's not going to happen. And as much as 18 losses are bad, like I said, it's bad on Ange, bro. Obviously you're saying he's 20% of the problem. From the outside in, it looks like he's 50% of the problem, because I don't know who you've got at board level other than Levy. I've always known that he's been a bit of a hustler and that, do you know what I mean? But I've always seen that he's never really gone the whole hog with Spurs. But you never know. Things might change. Maybe this season's performances demand change. You know what I mean? I'm already seeing protests and stuff like that. So we'll have to wait and see what happens, man. But yeah, we will see. Like I said, big up Shane Goona. Make sure you are subscribing to my bro. Head over there and give him a sub and a like on some of his videos. Big up. Big up Mali again. He said Matchroom Boxing is linked to my boxing gym. Swear down. Yeah, man. Well, if you're going, man, start getting some content up, bro. Training videos, whatever you need. You get me? Like, I don't know. Get some stuff up, bro. It would be good to see some boxing stuff from a young man. You get me? Getting into boxing. That'll be quite good. Big up the assembled. He said, Pete, Any forward line with Richarlison and Werner in his options hasn't really got anything to complain about with the lack of goals. But you know what? It weren't always like that, innit? Because they were kind of free scoring before. It was just the high line for life. It was just the high line, wasn't it? It was like they couldn't keep the clean sheets. But I think of late, I think Spurs are kind of having an issue scoring, but I don't think that's been a whole season long issue. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. This is just off the top of my head. Big up man like Rashid, my brother. What you saying views, man? I'm all right, man. Feeling a bit like a little bit off, but the show must go on, people. Bit of a frog in the throat, you know. But hope you're well tonight, my guy. Hope you are well. Make sure you're going to subscribe to Broski as well, man. Road to 1K. Let's get him there ASAP, people. Yeah, that's my brother. Make sure you go and like and subscribe to his thing. And catch us, what are we today? We're Monday. Tuesday tomorrow. Catch us Wednesday. Hour before the game. Arsenal Crystal Palace build up. We will be there, people. We will be there. Big up Tony again. Hammers Football TV. Richarlison possibly going back to Everton in the summer. Yeah, maybe you need something like that. Maybe you need something like that. Maybe Tottenham's, you know, too much for him. Maybe it's too much for him. He hasn't really set it alight over there, has he? So he's not done too badly. You know, Tottenham fans speak of him, well, other than Pete. Most Tottenham fans, they say, he's all right. He's all right. You know, like there might be a space for him. So, yeah, but possibly going back to Everton, that might be a good move for him. It might be a good move. Let me touch that down one just in case it's a bit too loud. Big up Pete. He said, I went boxing when they wouldn't give us a Joshua. I went off boxing, sorry, when they wouldn't give us a Joshua versus Fury years ago. Bro, exactly the same, bro. Not even just that, bro. Like, it's been going on for years. Look at the Pacquiao Mayweather fight, you know? Look how long it took to get Crawford against Spence. And I think that did happen. I think it did happen, if I'm not mistaken, guys. I think it did happen, if I'm not mistaken. But I went off it, man. Matchroom, you know, Frank Warren and Eddie Hurt. It was just like the politics, man. I just went off it. And then look, who was it? Was it Usyk that went undisputed? And then the governing bodies are stripping him like within 48 hours of him becoming undisputed. I'm just like, this is ridiculous, bro. Honestly. Excuse me. Like I said, throat's a bit hurting today and well for the last couple of days, to be honest. So yeah. Not in the old tip top of shape, but we are here, people. We are here. But yeah, bro, I'm 100% with you. I went off of it for the exact same reason, man. And all now, when both of the fighters have had losses and shit, we still can't get the fight, bro. It's just it's ridiculous, bro. I've watched Eddie Hearn like over a decade age right in front of my eyes, and we still haven't got the fight. Eddie Hearn used to look somewhat sprightly. Now I look at him, I'm like, shit, Eddie. But I suppose you could probably look at me and say the same thing from how I looked before. But I've watched you age 10 years and we still ain't seen the fight, bro. All now. All now. Like, wild, man. Let me finish it. For the sport, who would have been one of the biggest, in fights in decades and never happened due to rubbish format? Absolutely. Not just that. Fucking cherry picking and promoters and people being greedy, and it's just a fucking nightmare, to be honest with you, mate. You said league system is needed. What, in boxing? Yeah, possibly. Or even like UFC, in it. I don't see that kind of stuff in UFC, like the best just fight the best. But look, Saturday 5 p.m. Eubank Jr. versus Sky. They're advertising it now. Sky box office. Do I even want to pay money for that motherfucker? But I wouldn't be doing a watch along to be having like this kind of stuff what I've got now. But I'm only getting this now, people, because the website I pay for is fucking me around. It don't usually happen. I'm usually behind, but I don't get to watch the game. Do you understand what I'm saying? So Yora is having a mare. Yora is having a mare. I'm looking at Dominic Solanke warming up. I'm looking at Kevin Danso. Not sure why he weren't starting today, but Ange did say there was going to be changes. He did say there would be changes. Big up the assembled. He said views. Who is or was your favorite boxer? Um, Man, I was backing Joshua for a long time because, as I've explained before, when I was doing music and that, like my cousin, he lives up in Watford. We was doing music with AJ's baby mum, um, and he was around some of the time, like not loads or nothing like that, but do you know what I'm saying? So like it will be a thing where I would just kind of obviously follow what he was doing, and then I actually was rating what he was doing, like fighting everyone, trying to collect all the belts. Do you know what I'm saying? Now I don't really, I don't really rate. I mean, I like. To be honest with you, probably say Crawford is probably my favorite boxer. I don't feel like he's ever ducked anyone. I feel like he's fucking hard as nails. Do you know what I mean? I always knew if I don't have they fought. Have Errol Spence and Crawford fought? I don't even know because I stopped watching boxing while they were still talking about fighting. I always back Crawford to knock out Spence, innit? I don't know if the fights happened. Maybe Crawford, innit? Maybe Crawford. Obviously, I used to like Ricky Hatton back in the day. Do you know what I mean? Ricky Fatton used to blow up and down in weight. That was crazy for his career, but used to like following some of his stuff. Joe Calzaghe, bruv, legend, bruv. He was sick. Joe Calzaghe, bro. But yeah, man. But when I was bang into boxing and I was like, I went to the Wembley George Groves via Carl Froch 2, where Carl Froch absolutely folded him like a deck chair. Second half is on the way though, guys. I thought I'd let you know if you didn't know already. I am mad behind. So yeah, like I said, eyes on the ground, guys. You guys will let me know. They've changed halves round, but it looks like it was Nottingham Forest who came forward first. Dangerous attack now from Tottenham, but don't really look like nothing is gonna happen with it. Can't even remember what I was saying, man. But yeah, Calzaghe, great boxer. Yeah, I was at the Wembley fight, so I got to see Anthony Joshua versus was it Matt Leg or something like that? Knocked him out. Obviously, he was fighting pub fighters then, but you know, I thought he would go all the way. He did go all the way. I thought he would leave a proper big legacy. It was a legacy to a degree, but when you're losing to fucking that fat Mexican, bro, what's his name, Ruiz or whatever his name is, or whatever, bruv, you get me? Getting sparked out, bruv. Daniel Dubois absolutely knocked him out as well. Silly. Absolutely knocked him out silly, bro. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Usyk had his number. Like Anthony Joshua could fight Usyk 20 times, bro. I don't think he'd win any of them. I swear to God. But styles make fights, and I promise you this, yeah. If Anthony Joshua ever does get in the ring with Tyson Fury, Tyson is done for, guys. I'm telling you that now. Now, even after both of them have lost and they ain't got no hunger for boxing anymore. You know, Anthony Joshua's a multi, like he's made over 100 million out of boxing, bro. Do you think he's going to be, you know, getting up at 6 and do it like, do you know what I'm saying? Or he's going to be hitting the gym as hard as he was. Like, it's just only natural, isn't it? But I still think now, if AJ gets in the ring with Fury, bro, Fury's getting whacked up, bro. That's what I reckon. Even now, even now. We got Pete. He said Levy is too hands-on. That's an issue. I'm convinced he manages the team and uses the manager as a puppet. Maybe so. Listen, I heard that you, man, make your own beer that you sell at the stadium. When I say this guy's a hustler, bro, like you man make money. Like Tottenham, you got all the infrastructure. You are a big club, innit? You just move like the smallest of small clubs. Like even my club moves like a small club, Arsenal, but you's lot even smaller. Maybe that's because of Levy. You know, did these man get annual bonuses if they make the club certain amount of money or what? I don't know. If they do, I guaranteed that they're always getting their bonuses. Apparently, right, and I'm gonna have to check this out, or maybe someone in the chat can let me know, right? Apparently, Arsenal, Tottenham, and Fulham have the most expensive season ticket or whatever, or ticket in Europe. Like that is unbelievable, isn't it? Because none of those clubs can justify why the price is the highest. Arsenal, we ain't won anything in 5 years. We ain't won a major in 21. Like, how on earth can we charge the highest in Europe? Do you understand? And then people wonder why I moan about Arsenal and what's going on and all the rest of the shit. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. When you look at the Deloitte Money League, like Arsenal and Tottenham, they're both there, bro, in the top 10, bro, making money and all that. Like, you know, like I said, Beyonce, underground fucking go-karts, you name it, bro. You name it. What's going on at Spurs? Everything's going on at Spurs. Look, the boxing this Saturday, Spurs, you know, like that. I'm not going to lie to you. After I saw the egg thing, I'm like, oh, should I go and get a ticket? But I don't really want to be putting money into Spurs in any capacity, bro. So don't even put money into Arsenal like that. Well, obviously I pay for websites and I watch them, so in some degree I do, but you know what I mean? Bun that. But yeah, the boxing's at the, what do they even call it? What's the name of Spurs' stadium? Is it called the F1 stadium? Is it called the fucking the NFL stadium? What's it called, bro? Can't tell you. Big up Tony, bigging up just sub to you, Rashid. Big up, man. Appreciate that, man. Big up Tony. Make sure you're returning the favor as well. Community settings over here. Yeah, we share the love. We help everyone out. You're both on the road to 10k, 1k, both of you. So yeah, man. Love for the love. Community settings, man. Big yourselves up, people. Big up the assembled. You said Pete. I know Levy had the screws used in the stadium. The builders were proper pissed with him, extremely penny wise and pound foolish. Yeah, bro. I heard something about he bought the construction equipment. Do you get it? And now he rents it out to all these other players. He's a hustler, bro. He makes money. So there's no way Spurs shouldn't be competing with the top teams in terms of money spent and trying to really build a proper team over there. But they never have, innit? They never have tried, bro. In my opinion, anyway. Like I said, I'm not a big Spurs historian, so you guys would have to let me know. But big up, big yourself up, the assembled. Pete says, I also don't agree with the £20 pay-per-view. Yeah, and look, and they keep wanting to make it higher and higher, didn't they? Now you got all these different fucking, you know, the zone and all these different things, and you know, they make a lot of money out of this shit. They always complain about the pay-per-view and people watching it for free and all that, but from what they're charging, man, they always make a lot of money themselves. They could be making a lot more. It's just greed, isn't it, at the end of the day? You know, they act like boxing is still bare knuckle and there ain't governing bodies and there ain't millions of people that tune in to watch certain fights and that. Do you know what I mean? Like they act like they're still trying to get it out the mud. You know, promoters in 2025 asking boxers to sell tickets to shows. It's crazy, bro. But that's how you have to kind of make your name, and you know, you'll get on bigger shows if you're a ticket seller. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm telling you. It's crazy. I big yourself up, my bro. Second half was kicked off. Thank you, mate. Eyes on the ground. I know I've taken all day to get to the comments. I'm an uncle like that. I do apologize. Big up the assembled. I mean, your all-time favorite boxer. Probably Mike. I was in the era of Mike Tyson in it. You know what I mean? Probably Mike. Like if there was anyone that I would try and watch more than anyone else, it would probably be Mike. In terms of British, maybe Nigel Benn, even Chris Eubank. I used to watch them quite a lot. My mum used to watch a lot of their fights, so I'd watch it in turn. Frank Bruno was also a legend. I never liked Lennox Lewis. What a pillock he was. I used to like certain Prince, what's his name? Nassim Hamed. A couple of his fights were good, but I'd say like my all-time favorite that I used to check for a lot, especially when I was younger, was probably Mike. I am Mike. I like Usyk a lot though, man. Usyk is sick, bro. Lomachenko, very good technically as well. You know, I've never really rated Canelo. I mean, I rate his talent, but I've always just thought there's something dodgy about that guy. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, my little thoughts on that. Big yourself up, my bro. Big up Pete again. He says, what do you think about the Ukrainian boxer who got Usyk? I just mentioned. I think they've rigged for him to beat Joshua and Fury. Another reason I stopped watching. I think it's rigged a lot of the time, even the judging panel. Yeah. No, the amount of times in like the judges, man, it gets called into disrepute in it. So yeah, there's lots of stuff going on in boxing. 100%. The judges, I think, is probably a bit fucking on the take. The what's his name, Maurizio Suleiman, the WBC president, like. These guys are unbearable, man. Just so corrupt in it. Yeah. Now I agree with you, bro. I mean, I don't know if they rigged it for Usyk. I just think Usyk's that good. If I'm being terribly honest with you, bro, I just think he's that good. I do. But I mean, at the end of the day, if there's anything that any logic or anything that you've seen that might make you think that, I won't even argue with it. But I just think Usyk is that good. But yeah, boxing as a sport, very, very corrupt, very political, just very frustrating. Forest through. Oh, Gibbs White. You guys have probably seen that already, but I've just seen Gibbs White miss the goal. Not even hit the target. Should have done better there. But big yourself up, Pete. Appreciate the question, mate. Big up Shane Guna, Prince Nassim Hamid. Yeah. I think I did mention him as well. Was the most electrifying boxer of my generation. Yeah. Well, what do you say you were? 44. I'm 41. So I was young, but yeah, definitely Prince Hamid. Like I said, Joe Calzaghe, I used to watch. Chris Eubank, Nigel Benn, Frank Bruno. There was loads of people. I mean, Britain, we've always been big on boxing. But yeah, Hamid, definitely the showboat king. We got the assembled again. Said Pete, some of the results are extremely controversial. They do seem rigged. Yeah, no, in boxing, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Look at Tyson Fury against what's his name? I forget his name. I don't know if he's German or what. Waller. I forget his name. Yeah. He fought that guy. If you see the size of the cut on Tyson Fury's face, bro, that referee should have stopped the fight long time, bro. But nope, the fight continued. Tyson Fury ended up winning the fight. It's a joke, bro. He should have lost on that fight. It was like fucking inches deep, the cut on his eye, bro. There's no way the fight should have continued. But it's Tyson Fury. And he was facing some whoever guy. There you go. Do you know what I mean? Even Tyson Fury against Deontay Wilder. I've seen loads of those videos where they do the count and it's like 11 or 12 seconds or something, but they said he got up before the 10th. Like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I wouldn't even be surprised if, Joshua had fights rigged for him. I know he was fighting, doormen and bouncers at the start of his career. So, you know what I mean? Like, boxing is boxing, bro. Boxing is boxing. Big up Hammers football again. He said the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, I believe. Really? That's imaginative, isn't it? Jesus Christ. Shite Heart Lane, bro. 3-point lane for everyone else who goes there, bro. Because here we are, nearly an hour into the game. Still the same score. Forest 2, Spurs 0. Spurs looking like they ain't going to score, mate. Looking like they couldn't score in the brothel. Big up the assembled. Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, no sponsorship. Probably Levy, man. He's, hustling, trying to get a big sponsor through the door. Big up Shane Guna. I said Mike Tyson is the greatest pound for pound boxer of all. Hey, bro, he's definitely my favorite, innit? I'm too young to I see Muhammad Ali fights and that, but never live or anything. I'm too young for that. You know what I mean? Man said, yes, Callum Hudson on, Mr. Adoy. I'm seeing him coming on now, bros. That must have been a couple of minutes ago. Who's that? Looking like they're coming off a bit tired or injured. Danilo? It's not Danilo. Or is it? Who's that coming off? I can't see it properly. But yeah, man, Forest have been good, man. They've got their 2 goals and they've been good for it. Tottenham huffing and puffing and nothing doing. The broccoli is dealing with the chickens, everyone. Big up Hammers again. Shane, the only boxer to actually shake up Tyson in form was Frank Bruno. But he was so shocked himself, he failed to finish him. And why does the arrow always get in the way? He was so shocked himself, he failed to finish him. And we know the rest was history. Yeah, I think I can just about remember that. I remember Tyson just kept taking fight. I mean, look, even that fucking shit show against that dickhead YouTuber, man, that just looked like that was that was abuse, innit? You know what I mean? Obviously, you've got child abuse. Who do you call if someone's abusing the elderly? Do you know what I mean? Because that's what it seemed like, bro. That was just crazy. That was crazy. Him fighting that YouTuber, man. I couldn't watch it. I definitely never paid for that. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Big up Kingdom of Boxing. He said White can't shoot to save. He's like, yeah, I saw that shot, bro. I was like I said, I am a bit late, so get into the comments a bit late as well. My apologies. Big up Tony again. Loved Michael Watson. Agile and very eloquent as a boxer. Easily won the first fight against Eubank. WBO was rigged, that's for sure. That's what I'm trying to say. So even when you go all the way back, and I can obviously remember Watson and what happened with Eubank and all the rest of it, you know, going all the way back, people are still saying, you know, oh, the governing body was rigged. Or, I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you, it's always just seemed like carnival every time there's boxing fights. Like anything can happen, you know, like in Snatch, he's going down in the fourth round, you know. Like it's just honestly, man, honestly, I tried to do a YouTube channel for boxing. That's how much I was into it. I came away from Arsenal when obviously I failed to believe. Obviously, I was still checking for results and that. I just weren't watching many games. And I actually lived a stress-free life, more or less. But yeah, boxing just got too much. It's just annoying, bro. It is, really is. Big up Shane again. He said, yeah, Hammers Bruno gave him a real scare. That's 4 or 5 years of Tyson's prime was untouchable. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, man. Mike Tyson, man. You said, big up Shane Gruner. He said the night Steve Collins beat Eubank, Ireland literally came to a stop for the whole fight. Yeah, man. Sick. I think I can just about remember. I was still young though, do you know what I mean? But I can still remember those. Just about remember the Nigel Benn and Eubank fights as well. Crazy. But this was literally like, when was I bang on watching like near enough every fight, all different weights? Do you know what I mean? It was like what 20. Well, Kingdom will tell you. It's a while ago though, a few years back. I can't even remember. I smoked too much weed, but obviously Kingdom, if you're still in the building, bro, you know, when was we doing boxing content? I hope you're still doing it, by the way, man. Make sure you're going to subscribe to Kingdom of Boxing. If you like your boxing stuff, he's also a Forest fan. So go and show him some love. The same for Shane Guna. The same for Hammers Football TV on the road to 1K. Shane on the road to 200. Let's go and show some love, everyone. You get me? Community settings, people. Big up the assembled. I think I missed this one. Hammer Watson didn't do enough to win the fight. It was close, but you have to beat the champion clearly to get the title. Yeah, that's what I will say, because you know the favoritism and that. That's what I'm saying about boxing, man. Like the actual science of boxing is so pure, but everything else that goes with it is just unbelievable. Really is, man. But big up the assembled. Always appreciate you being here, my bro. Big up Kingdom, talking facts, bro. There you go, man. There you go. Like I said, man, I hope you're still doing some content, man. Hope you're still doing the boxing thing, my bro. Let me know if because bro, that's how far it was. I've come out of the whole. I don't even know if Crawford fought Spence. Did that fight even happen? Do you know what I mean? Like I don't even check for it like that. I really don't. And you know this for a fact as well, Kingdom, bro. I remember when I used to do like in the whole boxing sphere at one point. Now, not even at one point. They might even still be doing it now. Like you could go live, like what I'm doing now, but not even have your camera on. You'll just be listening to man talk. You just be seeing black screen, bro. You're like the MXBC. I used to have some good fun, man. You know what I mean? Used to make some good edits over the boxing YouTube, but you know, never really took off, is what it is. But I used to have fun doing it, man. Used to be some funny shit in the YouTube boxing community. Yeah, Reaper gang. I hope man like a two face, or is it two hands? Sorry, not two face. Hope two hands is still there. Speak your mind. Oh shit, Tottenham just had a chance. Probably their best chance of the game, to be fair. Oh no, the Richarlison one. He should have scored that one actually. Hudson Odoi going down. But yeah, the boxing community was mad on YouTube for a while though. I will give you that. But yeah, boxing as a whole, yeah. Big up Hammers. He said, totally agree on that, Shane. Big yourselves up, guys. Yeah, LDBC and all this kind of shit. Do you know what I'm saying? They used to have bare madness that was going on, bro. You know, like racial groups and that. Mexican boxing community, and then you had, yeah, like you said, LDB, all of that kind of stuff, bro. Like, it used to be mad. It used to be absolutely mad in YouTube. And then you had all the Showtime fighters and all that in it, the American PBC and all that shit. And then you have people that used to just kiss ass because it was like a black company or whatever, or black organization. So stupid, bruv. MXBC, Mexicans, it was just dumb. It was dumb. But it was good fun at the same time. There was some proper wild streams in it. Just nothing but cut. If you think Never a Foul's bad, like, go on some of these boxing streams, bro. It's crazy. It is crazy. Big up Kingdom of Boxing, man. He said delusion American fans. Yeah, bro, it's crazy, man. The LDBC and all that shit. Do you know what I mean? Crazy, bro. Used to have all these different initials and that. But it used to be good fun at the same time, man. But step away from boxing, because boxing, the sport, actually lets everyone else down, in my opinion. Do you know what I mean? But big yourself up, bro. Big yourself up. Let's have a look at the time in a yeah. So we're over an hour, 66 minutes on the clock. Looks like Gibbs White has just held a yellow for a tackle on Pedro Porro, it looks like. Let's have a look. It's a bit late, but I wouldn't say it was cynical. And we've got Sells injured for Nottingham Forest at the moment, the goalkeeper. Even though I'm looking at the Pedro Porro challenge, like I said, AI score keeps me up to date. Morgan Gibbs White in the book, but Sells looks like he's injured. I ain't seen it on my screen yet, so I'm waiting to see that. Big up Kingdom. He said, only boxing content I watch now is Hatman and Boxing Beats and Rhymes. Yeah, Boxing Beats and Rhymes, I used to watch that a lot back in the day. Hatman, I was never too keen on him, but I know he was doing his thing. Was it Boxing Block Center I used to watch? There used to be loads of different ones I used to watch, man. Ring IQ. Like I said, Speak Your Mind. There was loads of different ones, man. Loads and loads and loads. But now, yeah, to be honest, I don't watch any boxing content. If it ain't football content, it's like movie reviews, and I'll just watch people's vlogs, travel vlogs, and things like that. I don't even really watch any boxing content now. That's how you know. I don't even know if the Crawford Spence fight had even taken place, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know. I can't tell you. And then, oh shit, great save there from Sells. Is this where he gets himself injured? The game's gone on. I don't know if he's come off. Anyone, obviously you guys are in front of me. Did Sells go off injured, or is he all right? I'm now watching him holding himself on the floor, and my stream's just wanting to stop all of a sudden. Yeah, bare people pissing hot in boxing as well. It's getting on my nerves, bruv. Getting on my nerves. And then you get like the young prospects that weren't fighting each other. You're not seeing the best fights, you're just seeing cherry picking and shit like that. So yeah. But big up, man. Big up all the people still locked in, locked on. We're nearly there, people. We're nearly there. Community service nearly over. It shouldn't be like pulling teeth, but sometimes it feels like it is. Oh, Lord. No, he just kicked the ball into his chest there. No, he should be all right. He should be all right, Sells. I'm pretty sure he'll be playing on. And I said I would big up BBK. He had a live show earlier. I was in the comments, and I said to BBK, if Arsenal win the Champions League, then any top gooners or anyone that don't agree with what I say, I'm gonna make a whole stream, and you can just come on and mud me, bro. I won't even respond. I'll just sit here. You can say whatever you want, call me whatever names you want, as long as it's not racist. You know what I mean? I'll take it, bro. I'll take it, because you know why? Because we both were the one. I only want my team to win, bro. That's why all this whole apology lark and, oh, you got it wrong. We're like I keep saying, where's everyone when I keep getting it right? We've regressed in the Premier League. Where's my apology for that? We went out the cups. Where's my apology for that? We bought no one in the summer and January. Where's my apologies for that? You know, we get to a semi-final, we beat Real Madrid, and everyone starts wanting apologies. It's wild. But I tell you what, I won't give you apologies, but I'll make a stream and you can come on and say whatever you want. Mud man. You know, like that. It's fine. Not a problem. So let's hope that happens. I'm hoping it happens. If that happens and I need to do that stream, it's because Arsenal's won the Champions League. I'll be more than happy to do it. I swear to God, bro. Mind I don't set up outside in the garden and get one of those tanks in it. I don't even think I can get super chats yet. I'm trying to get my watch time hours up. But if I had super chats, I'd say super chat in and dunk man in the water or so. I swear to God, bro, because you don't think that I'll be bothered to be proved wrong. Like, no, I wouldn't, bro. I'll be over the moon. Champions League, come and mud view stream, bro. Come and mud me, mate. Arteta out. Yeah. But he's won the Champions League. Great. Now he gets to keep his job. Let's see what he can do next season. You know, like that. Well done, Arteta. Now let's see what you can do, bro. You know, yeah, you get to stay. Yeah. I'll stop complaining until you start making mistakes again. Do you know what I'm saying? If it's what have you done for me lately, mate? I'm telling you. But I'll tell you now, if we win that Champions League, bring it on, bro. Bring it on. I will take any cussings. I will take any muddings, whatever, mate. Like I said, as long as it's not racist, we don't do racismo over here. You know, as long as it ain't nothing like that, you can call me a cunt. I wouldn't give a shit, mate. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be the happiest cunt in the land. You get me? You don't think I'll be mad if we lose? Oh, Chris Wood, that looked a bit cynical there. It's going to be a free kick. I don't think it'll be a cards. You guys are probably seeing it before me anyway, man. My apologies. It's now telling me Spurs with a shot off target. So, yeah, nothing must have come of this free kick. Big up Kingdom of Boxing. He said, glad you put me on to NFA. I always watch them. Oh, okay. What, Never a Foul? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Watch Never a Foul, bro. It's funny, man. There's a lot of stuff goes on over there. That's like the Jerry Springer of YouTube, innit? Do you know what I mean? Big up Cass, big up Daps, big up the guys. There's other platforms. It does get a bit mad. It can get a little bit mad on Trench Talks as well. Big up Famzone TV. Big up Just D. Big up Dean. Arsenal and Liverpool fan, respectively. These men have hit the 1K. I think they're even moving on to 2K now, so they're definitely doing their thing. And Trench Talks can get wild. It's not even about football. Do you know what I'm saying? They're going there and talk about everything else but football. And that can get a bit wild as well. So big them up. That's definitely a firm fixture on a Friday. Who else, my guy? Who else, man? I mean, there's lots of good shows. I mean, I didn't even know about SDS until that whole tier list. I promise you, I've never seen SDS in my life. I'd heard of Filthy Fellas, but I'd never watched it. I still don't really watch it. There's no slight on them, man. There's just I've just never come across it. I've never got into the content. What do I watch? I like to watch Northside. I like to watch Curtis Shaw. He always makes me laugh. I like to watch The Flying Pig. He's a Man United fan. Do you know what I'm saying? But he gives me too much joke, bro. He is too funny, man. Deji makes me laugh. What do I watch regular? I watch the fan reaction. You know, I like to watch that after the games to see everyone crying. What's another firm fixture for me? I watch Turkish. I like to watch Turkish. And that's about it. I kind of flirt between the channels, like watching people's fan reactions. In terms of like weekly shows that I watch, not really a lot. Never a Foul, probably. Big Six Bants. I watch them a lot as well. Whenever they're on, I try and catch them. Yeah, Tottenham can't shoot in a condom, bro. From you've got Danzo trying to shoot, brother, and he's your centre back. That's wild. And then I genuinely trying to go and check out the people that I sub to and the people that I mess with. So obviously Shane, GVO Mikes, in the football world. Obviously I go on to Hooks' thing every now and again. BBK, Lion Tex, Rashid, I've been watching a lot more recently. Arsenal, Aaron Talks Arsenal, like everyone, Lee Gunner, Emergency Meetings. So, but in terms of like podcasts, like, you know, like weekly ones, like what's the Arsenal one? Is it Forever Arsenal or something like that? Or in terms of those ones there, like I don't I watch it every now and again. I won't tune in like every week, for instance. Do you know what I mean? So it'll be nice if I can get a show that we do. I mean, me and Shane are talking about doing a weekly show, so it'll be nice if we can do a show and people like, yeah, they want to tune into that every week. That would be amazing. Dominic Solanke's on for Spurs as well. I failed to mention that. Obviously, it's the first time I'm seeing him do anything. Nuno's bringing on another sub as well. But to be fair, man, I said 2-1 Nottingham Forest, and it's looking like it might be. Spurs might get a late goal. Might. But Nottingham Forest have dealt with everything that's come forward so far. So big up Nottingham Forest, man, doing their thing. Doing their thing. 3 people still in the building. Big yourselves up. Hit a like for me, gang. We are 70 odd minutes, 70, nearly 76 minutes now into this game. Nottingham Forest 2, Tottenham Potatoes 0. Good stuff, really good stuff. Looks like Forest could be up into 3rd, so that's going to put them on some, good momentum. They're going to be looking at Arsenal. Big up Kingdom of Boxing. He said, yeah, I like Hooks. He's a cool guy. Yeah, man. Nearly on 5K, so go and help him out. I'll check him out every now and again. He does a lot of watch-alongs. He's probably doing a watch-along now. T Chanzo as well, tops. He's on a lot of the fan reaction channels, and well, I'm saying a lot of them. He's on 2 of them mainly. Fan Reactions Hub and Fan Reaction FC. I've been watching a lot of his watch-alongs as well. They're taking off Chris Wood. Well, I suppose they're comfortable now, innit? Big up Chris Wood, man. I think someone said it was his 19th goal, innit? Imagine if he weren't injured for that little period as well. Definitely be. He's getting 20 goals this season, innit? That's crazy, man. Big up Chris Wood, man. Furthermore, let's give Chris Wood a little round of applause. He's had an amazing season. Amazing. Like Jesse Peterson. Amazing. Like that. He's had an amazing season. Man like Taiwo Awoniyi coming on, or Woniyi. I can't say his name properly. But big up Chris Wood, man. Big up Why Not, my brother. Hope you're well this evening, man. Big up views, good content this evening. Hey, man, good content this evening. It's going to be lolly. It's going to be lolly, Wolfie's probably going to be bare chesty on Never a Foul, so that's going to be good viewing. Mr. Ruffler of Feathers, that's what I call him. Fan reaction, all of that kind of stuff's going to be brilliant. Seeing Tottenham fans cry, always great seeing that. Deji Spurs, seeing his reaction, expressions, going to be mad. So yeah, it's going to be some good viewing today. Good viewing. I got to try not to stay up all night. Yesterday I was up to like 4:45, like just listening to my audio book and playing poker. But I stopped watching YouTube at about 3 o'clock, like mad. Not tonight because kids are back at school and all that. So, but my son's got a late start tomorrow. I think he starts at like 11. So I can't be sleeping through. I need to be up to make sure he gets his ass to school, like that. But yeah, man, gonna be some good watching tonight if it continues like this. Sells is still on the pitch, so obviously his injury wasn't anything bad. Big yourself up, Why Not, man? Kingdom of Boxing, thank you for passing through. The Assembled, Shane Guna, that's my bro. My bro Tony as well, Hammers Football TV. Excuse me. Make sure you're subscribing to Tony as well. Very close to the 1K. Great engagement on his channel as well. So go and help him out, man. That's what we want. Love for the love. Community settings. Kingdom of Boxing as well. Subscribe to him. And Kingdom do the same. You know what I mean? We dap each other up. We keep it moving. And like I said, gang, man, we are upstairs as well. So definitely coming into next season, we need to get a proper space, proper green screen, proper everything. Move into phase 2, like that. Shot on target for Spurs. Okay, fair play. But like I said, huffing and puffing. This is meat and drink for Nottingham Forest, man. Forest are comfy doing this. Comfy to sit back, comfy to get you on the counter, on the transition. You know, Milenkovic and Murillo just sweeping it up. Do you know what I mean? There's literally only been a couple of times Spurs look like they might get anything and they can't finish their dinner. So I said 2-1. It's probably going to stay like this. It's probably going to stay like this, gang. Maybe to try and make it interesting. I don't know. What do you guys reckon? You reckon Spurs can get just a consolation goal? Or you reckon Nottingham Forest can go and put the nail in the coffin and get the third? Listen, I'm here for that as well. I'm here for it all, guys. I am here for it all. You know? Big up. Yeah, I think I read that one already, so I must be going high up again in the comments. Big up Why Not Expression Tears. Hey, that's going to be sick, bro. All season, bro. All season. And the thing is, we all go and tune in, bro. So it's doing. Oh, shit. Hudson-Odoi doing bits. Oh, shit. What, does he want to come to Arsenal and play on the left? Hey. But yeah, man. All season he's been, you know, but yeah, he's been going through it, bro. He's the best thing. Like, obviously, he supports Spurs. He's probably the best thing about their club. Just being honest, bro. He's so funny, that guy, bro. And he's from my bits, Northwest. Come on. Got to support the Northwest guys. But he's just mad funny as it is, man. That's going to be good viewing. That is going to be good viewing all season. You know what I'm saying? Just money making. You know what I mean? Off the Spurs bad luck. But he's also there in the good times. He's not like one of those people. That's not what I'm trying to say. Don't get it twisted. Kind of felt sorry for him this season, bro. Here we go. They're on the verge of 18 losses, guys. 18 of them. Hit the like button, people. Big up Tone each and every time, my bro. Make sure you're going to subscribe to Tone as well. Hopefully a George's head loss. Yeah. Big up, man, like Do-Rag Diaries. I forgot about, man. I don't always watch his thing because it's Spurs, but you get me. I do see him on a lot of the panels. He's definitely someone who likes to try and, you know, ruffle the feathers of the Arsenal fans, but he's Spurs at the end of the day. Do you get it? That's a great save from Sells, though. Just seeing that now. Jesus. Spurs could have had one there if it weren't for Sells. They got Bergvall on now, probably one of their best players. Why he weren't on to start, I don't know. I don't know. Nico Williams. Done well there. Spurs are knocking on the door, though. I said 2-1 Forest. It might be. Forest looking like they're getting a bit tired. But they still look in control. They're still looking in control. Tell. Can't even beat the first man. Come back to the halfway line. Crossed it long. Oh, shit. Is that Porro? Porro done brilliantly there. Corner kick for Tottenham. No, it isn't. It's kept him. You know, at home, of course, they got half and puff, but looking like it's going to be all for nothing at this point. Big up, why not? He said, LOL, if Deji and George went to the game. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I'm not sure if Deji was doing a watch along today, so he might be at the game. He really might be. How many times have they gone this season to see a fucking loss? That's 18 losses, guys. 18. It's unbelievable. Big up, why not? I need my fix of Tottenham misery. X, Deji, George. Yeah, tap out Tobes. Oh, yep. See, you're on my wavelength, bro. Tobes as well. The only one I don't watch is old Henry Talks Arsenal. I don't watch him just because he's just not entertaining in any way for me. I mean, some people might say that about me. Fair play. I get it. We can't be everyone's cup of tea, but it's just not entertaining for me. It's literally the same thing in every video, bro. I don't understand how he's got 50k subs, bro. But there you go. Big up why not said, nah, neither of them are live. Okay, so they might be at the game, bro. That's what I'm saying. Because if they wouldn't, if they're not at the game, then why wouldn't they be live? So yeah, you're right, bro. Imagine. Maybe they can do their fan cam together. Murillo just getting picked up off the floor. And you know what? Yeah, big up Ange as well, yeah, because I'm still seeing Richarlison on the picture. Who did he take off for Solanke? Because I thought he'd do a straight swap, but he didn't. That's something you don't usually see Arteta doing, you know, putting more attackers on. It's normally fucking like for like. Tottenham coming forward here. But if it stays like this, Tottenham just keep crossing the ball like this. Like I said, it's easy for Forest, man. Shot. Oh, they can't shoot again. Tottenham, man. Shooting has been awful today. But it is the right back, Jed Spence, trying to take shots. Crazy. Big up Kingdom, Liverpool next. That's 19. Who? Chris Wood? We talking about Chris Wood here? I kind of forgot, my bro. You're gonna have to get me back on track if you don't mind, bro. Aston Villa versus. I'm gonna go. I told you, I'm not gonna celebrate it. It's the fucking chickens, bro. The chickens have got one back against the Broccolis, and I said 2-1, didn't I? Hopefully, it just fucking finishes like this, man. We don't really want to see a 2-2. Obviously, if it is, it is, because you know it is what it is. But we really want to see a Tottenham L here, to be honest. AI, like I said, keep me up to date. Tottenham has scored. I ain't gonna fucking celebrate it. What we will do though is we will update the score because it don't look like there's any video reviewing. And I said Forest were getting a bit tired. They still look comfortable, but they looked a bit tired. Like, you know, so if Spurs get their act together, they might put a ball into the back of the net. Ugh. And the chickens have put it in the back of the fucking net. There you go. There you go. 2-1 Forest. Let's just hope Forest can bloody hold out now, man. Otherwise, that third is not going to be third in. Oh, 19 losses for Tottenham. Liverpool next. My bad. My bad. Yes. Yes. See, sometimes you just got to bring me back on track, my brother. That's all it is. You get me? I smoke a lot of weed. I'm like one of those toddlers on the reins. Sometimes I'll go walking off. You just got to tug me back in, bro. I appreciate you, man. Every time. You get me? Do a virtual dap. You can't see it because of the green screen. It's getting on my nerves, though. Imagine I've actually got an external camera as well. And it's like, anyway, we'll sort it out, gang. It will get better. Just looking to see who actually scored this goal, man. Who scored this goal for the chickens? Man said, hold, Wolfie. Yeah, yeah. Well, if it's 2-2, if they win 2-1, it's, yeah, they're not really holding nothing. But yeah, if it's 2-2, then definitely hold Wolfie in it because they will not be going into third. Big up AFC, my bro. I know lots of people have been live and I know you need to be everywhere, so I hear it. Look, Richarlison, look, I was just saying, bruv. I was just saying this fucking mixed race Duracell battery, bro, looking like me when I was 14. His hair dyed, bruv. Look at this guy. Finally got a header. He's had a few headers today. But look at Postecoglou, bro. You want to hurry it up, mate? You want to hurry it up. Yellow card for Forest, so Tottenham might be pushing now. Big up, why not? Letting me know that it was Richarlison. Big up, Tony's bigging up AFC. Big up, man, each and every time. AFC's returning the love. That's what we like to see. Finally got there, man. Cells couldn't get down low. They've had enough fucking crosses, isn't they? Do you know what I mean? Richarlison, gang. Richarlison. You know what I mean? Need to try and get a boo sound effect, bro. We ain't got a boo, but of course, that's about as good as we're getting. Nuno's looking pissed. You better just hold it out, man. Hold it out. Goal kick for Forest. Not too much long left in the game. We'll have to wait and see how much injury time there's going to be, but we are approaching the 90th minute, gang. I called 2-1 in it. Maybe I should have put a cheeky one now. I don't really do the sports betting thing though, so never really gonna happen. 7 corners Tottenham have had. 5 minutes injury time. Here we go. Forest have had 1 corner. 2 yellow cards to Tottenham's 1, but Tottenham's had 7 corners. That's been nuts. Tottenham are the home team as well, so the onus is on them. But I did have a feeling Nottingham Forest would win this game. So far, my 2-1 prediction has been right, but the game is not over just yet. The game is not over just yet, people. And we are going to try and get some more short form content out, guys. I know obviously I do a lot of lives and not everyone watches the whole thing. So I hear it. So I am going to try and do a lot more short form stuff as well, just to try and keep it varied. I have done a short, so if you haven't watched that short yet, a little clip of me and Tops on Under the Lens, please go and check that out on the channel and give that a like. I'd be very grateful. I really would. Help me out, people. Big up AFC, my bro. He said Tottenham 18 losses. Yeah, I've been saying it all stream, my guy. If they lose this tonight, 18. And big up Kingdom. He said, boy, they got Liverpool next. It's gonna be 19. Mad thing. Shots been blocked. Shot again. That looked like an American fucking. That looked like, what do they call it? A field goal or whatever. Or a try. No, not a try. That's rugby, innit? The ball's still going. Who struck that? That was bonkers. But there you go, guys. We're just waiting. We're just waiting and hoping that the game can finish 2-1 to Nottingham Forest, so Spurs can hold that. But yeah. If Nottingham Forest do concede and it's 2-2, I'd take that as well, to be fair. Sorry, Kingdom, but I would. You know, imagine like you lot are gonna win this game and be right on our arse. Like, hold on. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. You know, like that. Like, hold on. Nah, but I've always bigged up Nottingham Forest, man, the whole season. Like I said, they're definitely gonna get Europe. I think it's just where. Champions, Europa, Conference, they'll get something. 100%. And I've managed to hold out and not spark my joint the whole fucking stream, but I'm sparking it now, bro. Because Tottenham are on the attack. Oh no, they ain't. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Can someone let me know the likes? I don't think I've had 10 people in there tonight, but I would definitely like 10 likes if we can get there, gang. Obviously, we are into the injury time now and the game is coming to a head. Yellow card for Nottingham Forest again. They've got 4 now, so Tottenham are doing well to put them under pressure in the later stages of the game, but they're not looking like overly stretched, guys. It's mad. Tottenham could equalize, but Forest are, I don't know, watching the game, they are looking relatively comfy. I think that was probably a yellow card for wasting time, to be fair. That Matt Sells, yeah. Nottingham Forest, man. What a season. What a season, man. No matter what, innit? What a season, man. Kingdom, if you're still in there, my bro, do you think they're going to keep hold of Gibbs White? I think I asked you that before. I'm not sure. Mine says you have got 10 likes. Big yourself up, AFC, man. My brother. That's what we like to see, bro. Minimum target. I know it's not too much, but, you know, hopefully as we grow, we can start asking for bigger targets. And Gibbs White is coming off now. Substitution, yep. Hopefully to waste a bit of time for Forest. Who are they bringing on? Can't even see who's come on. Okay, they're still showing me Gibbs White. Get him off. Who's that? He's coming on for Ramon Sosa for Nottingham Forest. Let's see what he can do in the little stages of the game. Big up all my Arsenal fans as well. You know, we finally got to see the mascot play some football. Nathan Butler Oyedeji came off the bench in the game that we just played recently. Oh, Nottingham Forest, man. Woo! Playing well. I think they know they're going to win the game now, so the confidence has kind of come back a little bit. Oh, Vicario. 12 likes now. Big up, man. Big up, Tony. My bro. Probably not as much as your street. Like I said, your engagement is amazing, bro. Honestly, every time I've come in there, very good engagement, man. So you're definitely going to get where you need to go. Tofolo just got himself booked as well. Jesus, the yellow cards are flying now. Is that any more than 7, or am I seeing it late? 7 was the corner. So Nottingham Forest have got 4 yellow cards now. To Spurs is 1. Yeah, that was late on Brennan Johnson. But big yourself up, Hammers, man. Big yourself up. AFC, Kingdom. Why not? All the regulars that's passed through. Hammers Football. Tony's been spot on tonight. Big yourself up, my bro. Shane Goon has been in the building. The Assembled. Very much a firm fixture now. Definitely feeling that, my brother. I think we even had Pete in the building. Yep, Spurs fan we had in here. Not too bad, not too bad. We had a United fan early on. Someone new again. I'm seeing a couple of new people popping in, so always good to see that. Big up, man. Big up everyone, man. Big up Mally Talks has been in the building tonight as well. Big yourself up, Mally. I ain't seen 4-0 today, man. Hope he's all right. Paul Brady's been in the building. Definitely a firm fixture over here as well. My bro. Haven't seen Ian for a little bit. Obviously need to congratulate him because Liverpool about to walk the title. Anyone else new in here today? Ray, big yourself up. That was the United fan I was talking about. Pedro Porro's just gone over like he's been shot. I haven't seen the challenge though because I was looking at the chat. Was it bad, guys? What did you guys think of the Davis challenge on Saka? What did you guys think of that? Was it as bad as Arsenal fans are making out, or let me know, guys. Let me know. Big up AFC always. He said Arteta should not have started Saka yesterday. That game is where you let him recuperate. Yeah. No, I was fully with that, bro. I've been saying, like, bring on Saka and Rice and all these people. Bring them on for the 20, half an hour, whatever. You know what I mean? Bring them on in the second half. All this starting them, for them to. We was playing Ipswich at the end of the day. It's full time. Nottingham Forest have won. Spurs, it's their 18th loss of the season. That is absolutely wild, guys. Absolutely wild. How Ange Postecoglou still got a job. I mean, I don't think he'll be the manager there next season, but we'll have to wait and see. But as it stands, gang, Nottingham Forest are back up into 3rd place now. Sorry about this. Don't know what that's doing. Back up into 3rd place. Big up Nottingham Forest, man. I said it was going to be 2-1, didn't I? And it was 2-1. But the way the game started, it could have been 3, it could have been 4, because Nottingham Forest was all over Tottenham. Tottenham done well to get back into the game, but they're at home. So, is it a good performance for Tottenham? No, it ain't. Of course it ain't. 18 losses. As Kingdom of Boxing says, it's going to be 19 next week because they play Liverpool, bro. I don't see them winning that. Not at all. If I'm going to be terribly honest. And I think, who is it? One of the Tottenham fans, even Deji, he said he predicted there's going to be 20 losses this year for the chicken on the ball. That's crazy. Big up Broccoli, though. Forest, they've done their business. They've won. They're back up into 3rd now. Back onto Arsenal's case. They've got their only 1 point in front of Newcastle, though. So that's going to be interesting. There's another big game tomorrow, people. Aston Villa against Man City. More than likely, I'm going to do the watch along for it. So come and join me again for tomorrow evening. Actually, tomorrow is Tuesday. Yeah, we've got 7 p.m. Please make sure you come and join me at 7 p.m. tomorrow. We have Mike's, GVO Mike's, West Ham fan. We've got a West Ham week because we got my bro Hammers as well. He said great show views. I'm just talking about you, mate. We got him on Friday having his Under the Lens. So please come and join me for that. But also tomorrow, 7 p.m. Mike's GVO or GVO Mike's, and then I might just finish that show and go straight on to the 8 o'clock watch along. We will see. I might be a little late to the watch along if I do it because of the show with Mike's, but we'll see how it goes. But listen, Hammers, Mali, AFC, everyone that passed through Kingdom of Boxing, Paul Brady. Let me just read this last comment. He said, rest everyone except Odegaard on Wednesday. I can guarantee the Palace manager will make a lot of changes because of the FA Cup semi-final. Absolutely. Absolutely. And to be honest with you, I feel like I wasn't sure about second place, but I feel like Arsenal's more or less wrapped up second place. It's not done yet, but you know, I feel like we should get it, and the race is going to be from third down to fifth and sixth. And that's really the only interesting thing left of the league. We know who's going to get relegated. You know what I mean? So it's only about European places and who's going to get where. But yeah, big yourselves up, man. Each and every time, everyone, man. Like I said, I know it was hard today because loads of people are always online, but we are going to be here. We do appreciate all the people that like and comment and come and join me. As I said, too many names to mention. I've already gone through it. But yeah, guys, we will be back tomorrow morning business again. Once the little man's off to school, and then we'll be back with evening content again. Under the lens, possible watch along, probable watch along. Good evening, everyone. Have a safe one, have a good one. Go and watch some of this Tottenham tears, and we will see you tomorrow. Big up.